welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Striking on the outside. And this one is off and running. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special...
Has some trouble with it. May, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
May delivers. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one, 0-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with two strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Yanks nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Boston and towing the slab, Luis Heel.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Roman Anthony. And a foul ball. Heel, a former Rookie of the Year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Now it's Alex Bregman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw, and it beats him. What a play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger sizing this one up, and that's the third out. Scoreless after one. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. May, the tall righty, 180 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. May, back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And it's even up.
Ball one.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to center. Durant has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, catcher Ben Rice.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. There's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. No score here in the second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Let's go, Nathaniel.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Trevor Story. On the ground. Throws to first. And Story is out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. That's inside.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that one pulled foul. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
A changeup missing. And 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed. Fought off foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. And it's off the green monster. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He was all over that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In the air out towards right center. Duran under it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rice makes the play, and a couple of quick outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at Fenway Park, start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4.
Get out of here, Yankees.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Here we go, Red Sox.
That one fouled off. Two outs. Got him swinging. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Roman Anthony. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And ball 1. That's outside. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Come on, Boston. Let's go, Boston.
This one in the air. McMahon hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Bregman in now.
Outside.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. And that is out of play. Fly ball center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Flied to left his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Goldie. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Red Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. May back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rice goes 6'1", 26 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Massachusetts. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air right field. Abreu moving under it. And there's one down.
Now batting second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
There's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Outside, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Bregman. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Yankees. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Story now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in. And there's one down.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
So now here's the DH. Masataka Yoshida. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Volpe. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Fly to left his first time. On the ground to third, McMahon. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here in Boston, top 6. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one down the line. Bregman to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. That takes care of Grisham.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped into right center for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Right through there for a strike. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Back here in Boston, now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
First
Ball,
pitch doesn't
catch
find the
inside.
zone. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Ball, one
Instead
strike.
of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now
strikes.
outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No outs, runner at first. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Hit on the ground might be 2. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
First and second, no outs. Anthony getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Tying run and scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
On the ground, could be 2. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Boog, that's a good at-bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Nathaniel Lowe up next for the Red Sox.
Nathaniel Lowe.
First pitch misses. Rafaela, the runner at third. Duran on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Stanton now.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
That's in for a strike. That one missed.
Really close
one ball,
pitch
one
down
strike.
around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, set for the last half of the 7th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story. Tap foul at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. Story swings and blasts one deep to left center. Grisham drop step going back into the monster seats and gone. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Heel departs, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. New pitcher now, Mark Leiter Jr., and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That one pushed foul. And they'll do it again. Bouncer to second. On to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
That's to third, and foul ball. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And now Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 2. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Jazz tosses to first. That's the third out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Murphy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
McMahon in the box now, takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here is Goldschmidt, known for his late inning heroics. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And here is Anthony Volpe. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
0-1's
time.
the count.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Judge hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 in this one. That's towards center. Grisham trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams up and throwing. Doval warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings here and blasts one left field. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chapman now, one-run game. Foul ball still 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It's a fun at bat to watch.
Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy with light tower power. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Swings through that.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Yanks down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.